If you're here, you wish to know. Welcome to What's News This Week, a weekly series when I speak about different releases that I found interesting, so I could keep up and you also. And the first thing we're gonna talk about is Cynthia, hidden in the Moonshadow, which looks like a cel-shading adventure game. You play as a main heroine who has a bow, can hide in grass and explore the world. And apparently this is really short games that people can complete in 1 hour. Looks really interesting. Now you know it's out. Rusted Moss. It seems like indie Japanese Metroidvania when you will travel in post-apocalypse with your little blob friend who is stretching and helps you to traverse through the world, and it also looks like there's a bunch of precision platforming and some bullet hell, so I'm sure I will have enough patience to play into this game, but it could be interesting, and now you know it's out. Wildfrost. It's a roguelite adventure in a frozen realm when you need to fight with winter itself, presumably, and there are a bunch of cards. You can find new cards while you fight, and there are a bunch of replayability, and depending on what cards you're gonna unlock and whatsoever. Yeah, well, the style is nice, and it may be fun to spend time on this game, so why not? And it's out. That's Rossman! So I assume it's really old arcade game that people decided to kinda not remaster, but re-release, and it looks fun about a guy who kicking everything around. Why not? It looks fun. Feel yourself like Peter Griffin when he watched Roadhouse and started kicking everything inside Roadhouse. So for all arcade, it looks really fun. So why not? Hunt the Night. It looks like Hyper Light Drifter but gothic. So like if Castlevania was merged with Hyper Light Drifter, and it's kind of what it is. You travel the world as a half vampire, meet NPCs, fight enemies, different enemies on different levels, fight bosses. It looks really fun, and I'll probably enjoy this game. Also a bunch of puzzles. Hunt the Night. Shardpunk Verminfall. So it's a tactical strategy like XCOM, but it's pixel art, and I suppose as humans fight with red people. Not scavens from Warhammer, but really close to them. Yeah, you can stand people on Overwatch, you have your own team, you can pep talk them, like everything will be fine, and that will relieve some of their stress. Find stuff on levels to improve your gear, whatsoever. It could be fun. If I had time and patience for this kind of games, I would immediately start to play it, but when I'll feel like it, I probably will try it. It should be fun. Trinity Fusion, Metroidvania, about multiverse, when we play as aspects of main heroine, 3 different aspects of a main heroine in different universes, and each level will be different depending on in which universe you are. And so yeah, the map would be utterly complicated, but also it can be a fun journey. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, 10 games about Mega Man Battle Network that I never heard of. I suppose it's some adventure spin-off when you like JRPG traveling through some levels and based on Mega Man with tactical battles. It seems fun. I wish I knew about this game before, but now there's 10 of them in one package, so why not? Why not play this Legacy Collection? Dead Mount Display. So it's Isekai, it's Noir Isekai, which is quite different. They say it's gonna be gruesome, and it seems it's not only about the fantasy, they're also in modern world. I don't know how this works, but I'm curious of whatever it could be about. It may be really fun. I want to watch the different kind of isekais, not where they're always stuck in fantasy world. So we'll see what this is all about. Colonials. It's a sci-fi show. It looks really cheap. It looks incredibly cheap. There's no special effects and 3D rendering. You see the cheapness of this TV show, but also it may be incredibly fun, unlike Dark Matter. But there was not so many cheap special effects in Dark Matter as in this Colonials TV show trailer that I see right now. don't know. It's 50-50 for me. Maybe it will be fun, maybe it will be just a cheap TV show. We'll see. Ranking of the Kings, the movie! So, Podji and Kage will travel somewhere to find treasure chest of courage, and we will find about some story about the king and his brothers, the other king and his brothers, about how one of the guys was cursed, and side characters that we saw a little bit in second season main TV show. And it's Ranking of the Kings. It should be an incredible fairy tale adventure. The fifth season and final. The fifth and final season for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I will miss this TV show. I really like it so much. I'll especially miss Abe's jokes. Abraham Maisel jokes. How I miss them. Oh, you know, this TV show about the comedian woman in 40s or 50s. I'm really sad it's gonna be a final season, but it will. I'm sure it's gonna end up on a high note, so we will enjoy it really much. And unfortunately, that's all I found interesting this week. So, if you want the channel to live and grow, please support me here on other social medias. Do whatever you do on the video, share my videos, anything you think worth sharing. And thank you for watching, and I see you in the next videos or streams. Bye.